looking healthy, and the skin is skinning. I mean, are you gonna share your skin routine? And I said, and you nice and I
Yes,
suppose.
yes, yeah. So me have facials. Right now, so I put my facials company
I love that.
for the girls. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Oh,
it.
like my wife is a beautician. Like she buys some few stuff for me. I don't know.
Okay.
First I used to have money, but I used to just use any cream anyhow. But now,
Anyhow. And nowadays I said levels. That is I like that. I
I'll
love.
check me near my bees. Oh, there we are more. So there we are. Why I feel? I'm me when you Period.
Period. Clack that, guys. Clack it. Clack it. Shatta, let me just use this opportunity to just get my complimentaries and my good mannerisms out of the way before I get into interview mode. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know why I am extending my thanks this way, simply because you have affirmed a few things,
Yeah.
backdoor, and I know that you don't play about big Yasantua. So
No,
thank
no,
you. Thank you. I feel
no.
seen, I feel seen. So thank you so much for this opportunity to have a conversation with you. And I am looking forward to having a conversation that's going to have people's minds open a little bit. And at the end of the conversation, like I said, they walk away with a different mindset.
Yeah,
So
I
thank
got
you
you.
once again. I mean,
Thank
let's address the elephant in the room first of all. Before I even do that, guys, tap the live, share it, do what you have to do so that it can travel to where it needs to go to. Okay. I was just minding my business and I saw that Shatta has assembled some Avengers. Shatta Movement Management Avengers. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? Um,
you.
I mean, Shatta, you have literally blown my mind this evening, only because I am big on management. I'm big on artist growth. I am big on, you know, reshuffling where necessary. And you have done that. You have reshuffled. Why have we seen this evening? What was the reason for that?
Well, all I can say is that the reach of Shatter movement has, you know, even become bigger than the artist himself and the whole management, and I feel sometimes we just need to like see who has the qualities and who doesn't. So
Mm,
like, politicians do every time. That's what I also do when it comes to Shatter movements. I try to put you here, check what you can do, your capabilities and abilities, then we just move. Everybody is still working. Everybody is still working. Everybody is still working. I would say one man that was carrying a whole basket, with different fruits,
mm,
because the pressure I give some flex, I don't think any manager can take it, because I feel he's taking care of security, he's taking care of bookings, he's taking care of
mm,
PR, meetings and stuff. But I had to sit down with him and let him know that, we have guys that I've worked with for long, and they also have some qualities that we can use, and for him to kind of relax, because some place like a family man who is also like into the music industry of Ghana.
yeah,
I call his Flex TV the University, of Ghana music, because
love that.
yeah, because the things like sometimes he says on there, it's really educated. Sometimes maybe somebody might not find it entertaining, but he educates, and teaches people a lot about what is going on in the music industry, like how you are doing, and that's why I'll give you kudos for that too, for
Thank you.
trying to study the music industry from afar and see the loopholes and ups and downs in there. So basically, we decided to reshuffle the movement a bit, and yes, it's looking good. We've even been doing like we've been working on this.
Oh, what's going on? Okay, so reception is playing up, but that's okay. I will use this.
The direction of Shatta movement, and it's looking good now. I know everybody is happy now about it too. People are sending me messages.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite exciting. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, 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 okay. So what are we to expect from this new manager? I mean, you said that Sammy Flex had his plate full with other things. You know, he's a family man. He's got his own personal agenda, and then he has to manage a whole Shatta movement, which obviously is not child's play. But with the new manager, is he sort of more of he's got time on his hands to look after you and everything concerning you more, or it's just maybe what he has to offer in terms of capabilities and just strength in general?
Time. Yes, I would say time. Time is one, and two, the business. I'm more serious when it comes to my business. So I need someone to always be on the road. To always reply. My mails, to always make sure we are making promoters feel welcomed. We are making the fans also feel like they have a place to go when they want to call on Shatta Wale, and this type is more of our next reach into the international market. Shatta is a dancehall artist, and this my manager has been with me from day one. Actually, we started Shatta movement together. And he was yes. So he's been there. Joyd has been there for from day one since I rebranded, and
Okay.
due to one or two, and some few ups and downs, we had to part ways. But I am the type of person that I don't have what things in my heart. I look at people that have the qualities and not the problems. So
Yeah.
we've been together now for the past 4 years, and I think it's looking good. So I told him we need to schedule the Shatta movement blueprints, and show to the people that this is what we do best, and this is the time that I want to really open my wings and fly to the world and let the world understand the type of music I really do. I love dancehall music, because I grew up in London a bit too, so most of my mates too are like dancehall people. You guys like dancehall,
We
Jamaicans and
love
stuff.
dancehall. We love it.
Yeah, so
100%.
I have that blood in me, so I just said, why don't we have him on board so Sammy Flex can also be taking care of, things happening around in Ghana, so we can have Joyd also, managing both ways, Ghana international stuff. So it's a good look for me, and I'm happy he's taking that mantle, because I want him to really, show the world what we started doing, why people love Shatta Wale. We were able to, amass some great fan base on the streets before I came into the, mainstream, and it was crazy. So